In this video, we're going to continue to talk about literal equations. That means we're going to have more than one variable in our equation. But this time, instead of just one operation that we're trying to undo, we're going to be undoing two operations. So we would be undoing either addition and subtraction combined with a multiplication and division. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, to review, how do we solve these literal equations? Remember, we look to see what it asks us to solve for. This says solve for y. I identify that in my equation. I like to circle it so I can see where it is physically. I draw my line of balance. After I have those two things done, I ask myself, how do I undo what's going on in this equation? It says y plus x. So I need to undo the plus x part. So to undo the addition, remember I do subtraction, so minus x, and these are not like terms on this side over here. So please do the following, 20, and then after write minus x. Please do not write x minus 20. That is not the same thing. Whatever is on top must stay on top. And on the left-hand side, these zero out, and I'm left with y equals 20 minus x. All right. On this next problem, here's h. Here's my line. What operation is going on here? That is multiplication. How do I undo that? With division. So divide by 6. Remember, if you do it on one side, you must do it on the other. So divide by 6. What do I have remaining? Copy and paste down below equals, on the right-hand side, these times by 6 and divide by 6 undo each other. And I'm left with h equals a divided by 6. Okay, so that's a review. We undo addition with subtraction and subtraction with addition, and we undo multiplication with division and vice versa. If I have a problem like this, so I'm going to find my variable. It says solve for x. I'm only going to circle the x, not the 3 next to it. I'm going to draw my line of balance. And I'm going to say what operations are going on here. I need to get rid of the 3, and I need to get rid of this minus 7y. What do I get rid of them? What operations are going on? Well, 3 is being combined with x with multiplication. So I'm going to undo that multiplication with division. So I'm going to use division to get rid of that. Now, if you look at 7y, you might say, hey, there's multiplication there, undo with division. But I want to challenge you. Am I trying to separate the 7 from the y? Well, no. I'm trying to separate the 7 and the y from the x. Okay, so the 7 and the y, what's between the 7 and the y and x? A minus sign. So here's the nice thing about this equation. These two are attached, and I'm only going to look for what's in between them to get rid of it. So this is subtraction. This operation is subtraction, and I'm going to undo it with addition. The last thing I need to consider is what to do first. Do I get rid of addition first, or do I get rid of multiplication first? Remember, in all equations, unless there's parentheses, to get rid of addition or subtraction first. So here we go. Here's my variable. To get rid of minus 7y, I'm going to add 7y plus 7y to both sides. Draw my balancing line. Z and y, not the same. So I'm just going to write z first plus 7y. So you'll notice it just went from up and down to side equals, well, what's left over? 3x plus 7y and minus 7y make a big fat 0. So that's gone. If I look at my equation, I still have x by itself. How do I isolate that x? Since this is multiplication, I'm going to undo it using division. Now I drew a big fraction bar on the right. What do I do on the left? One huge fraction bar underneath all of it, divided by 3. I don't have to do anything. I'm just going to copy and paste this lovely thing. Equals, on the right hand side, that eliminates, and I'm left with x. So this is my final answer. All right, let's try another one together. Solving for m. In order to solve for m, I first find it, I draw my line and I ask myself what operations are going on. Well, I have addition and I have multiplication. Which do I undo first? I'm going to undo the addition with subtraction. Let's go ahead and do that. Since this is a positive n, I'm going to minus n. Draw my line, my totaling line. D minus n. I ask myself, are these like terms? If the answer is no, write them side by side. D minus n. Make sure the top goes first and the bottom goes second. Equals, this is gone, zero's out, 2m. Since this is multiplication, I'm going to undo with division. I drew a big fraction bar on the right, and I need to draw a big fraction bar on the left, underneath both of those. Copy and paste. D minus n divided by 2 equals, on the right hand side, those 2's cancel each other out. Timesing by 2 and dividing by 2 eliminates itself. M. And that's my final answer. This last one is for you to try on your own. When you are ready to check your answer, make sure you press play, but pause until then. Alright, solve for B, drawing my line. There's multiplication going on here, and I'm going to remember to get rid of 4c as a chunk. It's being added. So I'm going to get rid of the multiplication with division and the addition with subtraction. Which do I undo first? I always undo the addition and subtraction first and the second. So because there was addition of 4c, I'm going to, not add, going to subtract 4c. Make sure you go to the other side of this line and subtract 4c. What do I have left over? Well, are these like terms? A, C, not like terms. So A minus 4C equals 3B. 4C and minus 4C zero each other out. Draw my line. I still want B by itself. What do I need to get rid of? The 3. There's multiplication going on there. Use division. Draw a big fraction bar, copy, and paste. My final answer, A minus 4C divided by 3 equals B. And that's it. If you have any questions, please reach out. Good luck on your assignment.